Hi, today I want to do a quick how-to on using streamers. First of all, to store them, you're going to want to wrap them around the tip of your rod. So you get just nice, neat, flat, rolled around. It'll help it from getting overly wrinkled or tangled. And then when you're ready to use it, you just open it up like this. And the one I'm using here today is a 3-yard streamer, but you can use whichever streamer you want. And this is the rod that we sell. It's an 18-inch fiberglass rod, so you'll see it has a little bit give in it. But this is sturdy. This is a good one if kids are going to use them because they won't break. We have a post on our blog that shows you how to make wooden ones, but the wooden ones will sometimes break, but these, they pretty much don't break. So, and they've got good bend to them. The only thing you have to be careful of is you don't want to take somebody's eye out with the end. But the nice thing about using these in corporate worship is you're only talking about 18 inches here, which gives you, even with your arm extended, I mean, that's not a particularly large diameter that you have to keep people away from you. So this is a good tool for using in corporate worship. The other thing is that most of your streamer activity takes place in front of you. So unlike flags, which you're sometimes behind you, even with this, if you're behind you, you'll see I only have probably 10 inches sticking behind me, which is very close personal space. So unless somebody's coming right up on me, we're going to be fine using this and not taking somebody's eye out. Anyway, okay, so the key to using streamers is to use good wrist movement, because you can see I've got some good movement in that just from moving my wrist. I'm not moving my arm at all. And the only thing that you don't want to do is do quick movements that are directly back, directly back and forth. Because if you do that, you'll see you will, if you're not careful, you'll snap into the fabric again and it'll get tangled. So think of wrist and curvature. So something like this will work. And again, it's all in the wrist. So some of my favorite moves, one of them is I like to use it to go up high, and when I take it up, I'm going to lift and then flip the wrist at the end to bring it up. You'll see, so I get some good height on that. And then I'll do a zigzag on the way down. So because I'm doing it on the way down, as long as I'm doing it with speed, you're not going to bump into the end of the streamer rod, which this is a favorite move of mine. I think it just looks beautiful. And so this is one I like to do. Another one of my favorites is doing the twirls. Because of the way that the end of this, it's a swivel, so you can twist it around as many times as you want, and it's not going to get tangled, which is awesome. And so I like doing the spirals. And if you do it just right, you get a nice lengthened spiral like this, which just looks really cool. And so I'll frequently do a combination of those, as you can see. So flick up, zigzag, circles, and then also the infinity sign. This is an easy one to do. And so here, you can also just circle yourself. This is literally just a circle. So you're not doing anything interesting. And when you combine all those movements, you get some really fun things, and it just makes for a really beautiful appearance. And you can do this with any size streamer. The longer one it is, you'll just have to make sure that you're getting enough pop in your wrist to get the full length pulled away from you. And these same moves work with the streamer veils. The difference with the streamer veil is when you do like one of these moves, you're going to have more spread to the silk. Actually, I'm going to grab one. Hold on. Let me just show you what I'm talking about, because that way you'll know. So let's just grab a streamer veil. This is a large round. And again, with these, we just wrap them around the tip. These will get a little more wrinkled, obviously, because there's more fabric here. And these are just tied onto a ring. So you can take these off and use the silks to wear or to dance with by themselves. And so when you unwrap it, I love this one. I just made this one for me. But again, so here's my infinity. Okay. Here's my circles. And here's my up and zigzag. And so you can see it looks different, but all of these work. And here's my circle around the head. Now this looks really beautiful. With this, I ended with another circle down here just to whip the rest of the fabric out because there's so much of it. And so basically it's sort of a bent infinity. I'm doing a circle above, a circle below, circle above, a circle below. Anyway, here's the infinity in front. But as you can see, these work very easily. Streamers are some of my favorite worship tools, both because they're light, which means for people like me who don't have a ton of arm strength, you can do them for a longer period of time. But also, you know, they're great for ministering in small spaces because, again, they don't stick out too much. So unless somebody is in direct line with the end of your wand, and really, even that, I mean, it doesn't hurt that bad. If you hit somebody in the eye, that's the thing. But of course, with anything, if you hit them in the eye, it's going to hurt. So anyway, hopefully that answers all your questions, and God bless you, and happy worshiping.